3 years into this thing, you got the keys to the place. you got the run of whatever you do, right? This is it for you.
No, feel much more comfortable. That's for sure.
Even more so than the second year.
Yeah, no, you do. Yeah, I think a lot of factors. Well, one is the same offense. You're talking football-wise, so there's definitely a comfort level there. And I think the longer you know people, the more you know about even outside football, the city and different things. It makes things easier, more fun. You feel more comfortable.
You know where to grab a pizza if you need to.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's most important.
Exactly.
Food.
Exactly. Well, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, even you were at the Grand Prix of Indianapolis. You went to the Indy 500. I think you're now officially a Hoosier if you went to the Indy 500.
I will gladly accept that title. Gladly accept that title. The 500 was by far the coolest thing I've ever been to in my life. Yes, I got to go as an 8th grader. I'll never forget it. I got to go to a Super Bowl when it was in Houston.
Right.
My dad took me to the Super Bowl, which in terms of grandeur and everything is obviously
it's the Super Bowl. Yeah.
But we were talking earlier. The Indy 500 seems so pure, and the opening ceremony was the neatest thing I've ever seen. On Memorial Day, about the military, and then what a great race. And I had race fans explaining the red flags, not ending on a caution, and then when Hunter Ray passed at Helio going into turn 3.
Listen to you, man.
My mind was a zoo. I don't think I could fully comprehend what was going on, but I was excited.
You're hooked.
Yes,
You're hooked.
I am hooked.
Right, that's awesome.
I am hooked.
Change of pace then. Oh, by the way, you got OTAs. Get back to practice here. How's it going?
It's going very well. It's such an important time of the year. Yeah, for rhythm, for timing, for working the kinks out, for trying new things, for integrating. Whether it's Hakeem Nicks coming in or Ahmad Bradshaw coming back or Dwayne Allen coming back from injuries or the rookies coming up. I think it's so important for everybody to figure out how we gel together. And the defense is giving great looks. They're flying around fast. I'm sure they're on their side of the ball. They're doing the same things, working things out. But it's been great pace. It's been great practices, and we're looking to finish it strong.
Reggie's going to be here for camp. That's what we're hearing anyway. So everything's good with that, or will be anyway. But are you seeing pieces and puzzles? You're thinking, boy, this could be a really interesting season we've got coming up here.
Absolutely. I think I would consider myself an optimist. So we're always, and we hope to improve. Hope to improve. We realize it's tough in the NFL, but and we've got guys who have Super Bowl rings. Reggie and Ahmad and Hakeem and Robert and young guys that are hungry and it really starts with Coach Pagano and the tone he sets. And I know it's fun and an honor to play for him because he creates a great environment.
You talk about Pagano and this atmosphere, and it's kind of a carryover from Tony Dungy. I know you weren't here then, obviously, but I mean, you must consider yourself very lucky to be a part of a franchise that once you walk in the doors, the players around you, the coaching staff around you, this is a really good situation here.
No, absolutely. And I can't speak for any other cities or teams or locker rooms. I haven't been any, frankly, so I don't know. But I know, and I'd like to think that anybody in the locker, we all feel comfortable with each other. And again, it's a great workplace environment that Coach Pagano set. And it's a fun place to come and get work done and get better at football, which at the end of the day is the name of the game. How do you get better and how do you win games?
You go back to the 2012 quarterback class. Some guy named Russell Wilson's already got a ring. What did you think about that when you watched Russell?
Yeah, I honestly didn't watch much of the game.
What?
I was still salty from
the
a couple of weeks
game.
before, but what a great team the Seahawks had or have, I should say, and happy for Russell. Got a chance to know him a little bit.
Right.
There is a bit of a fraternity among quarterbacks, as weird as that sounds.
Well, in your own class, especially, sure.
And so it's neat to see him win that.
It's fun, I'm sure, for you because you think I can do this.
I wish it would have been us last year.
We can do this.
Exactly. No, it's and that's what you work for, right? Everybody's we all have our hopes and dreams, football wise. Everybody would love to be a Super Bowl champ, but we realize it's a lot of hard work.
How has Indy received you? You think?
Well, I hopefully well. I think I can't speak for other people.
Can you get the best table at a restaurant now? Or what? Come on.
It's getting easier after losses. Not so much, but After some wins, yeah, we've been able to sneak in and then maybe skip a line at a restaurant or two.
The funny thing is, when you get through the season, you know, and that week in and week out, that grind that you guys go through, and occasionally I'll get an email, hey, well, next time you talk to Andrew, have him shave his beard. How much flack do you
Are you sure
catch?
that's not my mom?
Oh, is
Email you from some pseudonym.
Your mom's all about shaving?
She puts a lot of pressure on me, but...
Where did this start? I mean, obviously you've had it since college, so...
honestly, I think it's born out of just laziness and I hate shaving when you have to wear a helmet and I get razor burn and then it just rides up it all day. So yeah, so I don't just let it go and
we get used
it's more
to it,
comfortable.
It's about you.
It's a terrible look. I know that.
Wait a minute, it's a terrible look?
Aesthetically, it belongs on nowhere, but
you're not picking up chicks in Broadway with the thing. Is that what you're saying?
No.
But we'd have to get used to it.
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. Well, who knows? I don't know. The season's a way away. My facial hair is the last thing on my mind.
I'm sorry. Yeah, what are we talking about? Last thing, obviously, that opener is going to be here. There's that game in Denver, which you're going to hear way too much about, but it seems like you're ready to go. This team is ready to go here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we're getting ahead of ourselves though. We've got 4 more OTAs left, a mini camp, which is very important left, and then a great training camp hopefully up in Anderson. So we'll take it day by day, and I know it's everybody says that it is cliche, but I do think you have to operate that way. I don't think you can take these days for granted. You got to get better.
You like where this is going though?
Absolutely, definitely on the right track.